Hi, I'm Amberly. Welcome back to Real Florida Outdoors. Today we're going to take a closer look at Jeep Sullivan's outdoor adventures.
Welcome back. Still here at Hard Labor Creek Shooting Sports for the inaugural Wausau Family Shoot. This is a no stress, no hassle tournament. Kids are welcome. Families are out here tonight getting geared up for this. Here now with Jeep Sullivan. Jeep has come on board as one of the sponsors of the event. Sitting behind us here is the Mean Machine. Jeep, talk a little bit about the airboat. What are we looking at here?
Well, it's a 16-foot Heartline fiberglass boat made for deep water or running dry ground, whatever. I got a motor 383 stroker, big enough to run dry ground, and it's all stainless steel or aluminum. So we run down in the bay. You know, we can run saltwater, bow fishing, gigging, whatever. Then we can get up in the ponds and lakes and frog gig or alligator hunt, or just sightsee, look at all the beautiful stuff that we got around us.
Well, we're looking at a little bit of that footage now. As you can see, you got some frog gigging, you got some alligator action there.
Yeah.
You've got a little bit of everything. You give people the opportunity to get out there when ordinarily they may not have that opportunity. I know one thing that plucks at my heartstrings and that you definitely specialize in is letting our returning veterans, our wounded warriors, for lack of a better term, sometimes that term is overused and there's been some scams associated with it. So I have a tendency not to use that phrase, but at the end of the day, that's what it's about. It's saying thank you to some of the guys who, in some cases, have given close to it all, and a way of welcoming them back. Talk a little bit about that program and how that works.
Okay. Well, boat-wise, I have a aluminum ramp that goes up on either side, and a little cage that goes on the front to keep, I can put wheelchairs on. It's wheelchair accessible. Then, they're kind of confined and they can roll around on the front of the boat doing the things that we normally do.
Right.
So, just having fun or riding, get them up there and secure them where they feel secure and can have a good time riding on the airboat just for looking, just riding and seeing everything. We're working on a deal right now with Walter Reed Hospital out of Washington, D.C. Supposed to be probably 1st of November, end of October, having our first guys come down, doing rehab. What a great way to do rehab. Come down and go hunting right here at Hard Labor, do some quail hunting, some hog hunting with some dogs, and some alligator hunting. So we're excited about that opportunity, and that'll be an ongoing thing as we get started in that. And man, we're just excited about being able to, give back to those guys that have, like you said, almost given all, or some of them did give all, and they're up there sitting in the hospital, playing Xbox and twiddling their thumbs and wanting to get out, and they've got a set of old military pilots that are willing to come get in an airplane and fly them down here to us and drop them off, and then we'll have them for a day or two, and then call them, they come pick them up and take them back to the hospital.
A pretty ambitious undertaking. Yeah. This stuff's not cheap, from the boat to just buying gasoline, obviously. And then when you start throwing in these trips that you're doing for people, I know that you've got some beneficent benefactors in the area, some people that have made donations, sponsors. Just recently, Chipley Gun and Pawn has come to the table and helped you out. If somebody wants to get involved, I know you've got a website. What is that?
It's JeepSullivan.com.
Okay.
It's real easy to remember, JEEP.
Well, and there you'll see information on how to get involved. And if you can't write a check, that you certainly will accept in-kind donations. Right. If you've got something of value that Jeep can either raffle off or give away and get some kind of value out of, hats off to you. This is a selfless act. But at the end of the day, this is your life. You're an outdoorsman. So what better thing than to be able to pursue what you love to do and do the good works that you do? Now, I know you're assistant pastor as well, so that sort of fits in. I know that we've spoken in the past a little bit about how it almost becomes part of your ministry, and that's pretty cool.
It is. It's real interesting to be able just to kind of, talk about things that really have a lot of meaning in life. And those guys, whether they're a wounded veteran, a veteran that's come back, didn't get wounded at all, whether it's me or you. I got 2 little Chinese boys that I'm taking this afternoon on a tour. I'm not able to shoot in the tournament today because I'm doing a birthday party, and the little boys have never been on a boat. no kind of boat. So they're getting on an airboat this afternoon about an hour from now, and I'm looking forward to that. Just, being able to show people just what's out there. God created all this for us to enjoy, and this is just one little, really, I don't know if it's selfless, because maybe selfish a little bit because I enjoy it so much, being able to show people, what's out there. We had a ride this morning, took a man and his 2 children and his mother, and got to see a bald eagle come off the nest, and I can't tell you where at, but it was just a great time. And I think the mother, she's probably maybe early 60s. I think that was the best thing that I could have done, and I couldn't orchestrated it, but it was just there, and that God just let us be part of that this morning, so it was really neat.
Well, and we kind of highlight the fact that you're dealing with the veterans and the wounded warriors, but in reality, you're allowing, as you pointed out, everybody to be able to enjoy God's great outdoors.
Exactly.
And what better place right here in Northwest Florida, what we call the real Florida, this pristine, unspoiled water, woodlands. Now, you're not just tied to this area. I understand that you go in other parts of the country and basically act as an outfitter on some of these hunts.
Yeah, we go on the boat. We go anywhere, probably Steinhatchee, and we've been all the way over to Mississippi. We do a lot in Mobile Bay, over in Alabama, West Bay, North Bay, East Bay. All the bays down around Panama City. Over around Jolly, over Live Oak Landing, go out of there some, over in the Destin area. So there's a lot of places all over, and there are eagles at different places, and ospreys and alligators and great blue herons and white herons, and just all kind of different fish specimens that we can see, and big frogs and little frogs, and just snakes of all different kinds. So you just kind of get to see a whole lot of stuff from sitting in the boat. And then we do turkey hunts, deer hunts, hog hunts, quail hunts. We'll do anything and put it together where we, if we need handicap accessible for any of those hunts, we specialize in that. And to me that's probably brings the most joy to me, is just being able to see a guy in a wheelchair, or a guy had an amputee, that just he's making it, and that man, they got the guts, and they do it, and it's just great to be able to be part of that. Just say, here's what we can do, what we can offer, and come do it.
If you're an outdoorsman, you know what we're talking about. If you're not, come take an opportunity to enjoy that great outdoors. JeepSullivan.com. Give Jeep a call. You can find out all the information on the website, and check it out. Jeep's a pretty interesting guy. If you want to get involved in some way, there's a place for you. We'll be right back.